My name is Ravi. I've been working in IT for more than like 15 years now. What happened is, I think it was till 2015 when I joined my job. And after 6 months, I was pretty sure I was thinking like opportunities to see what else I can do. And that's when I got to read about remote year. I think in the early 2016, I decided one day and I went to my office manager and I told him to just allow me to travel because I have this wonderful opportunity to explore the world for 1 year, like, you know. And thankfully, it all worked out. I started in 2016 and have been working remote from ever since. I actually appreciate the freedom to work from anywhere. It just changed, all my life before I was limited to a cubicle working around, but just imagine it now being changed to I worked from all kinds of places, from the cafes to beaches to name it and say it. I have worked from every place. I grew up in a pretty conservative family from India, and the culture doesn't really um, the exposure or the travel was a little bit limited at that point. And even when I was working, at that time there used to be this thing called the Google Earth. And whenever had a break in my office, I used to just open Google Earth, keep on looking around at places, reading about them. So it was probably there, but I could never imagine a life like this, being able to work and travel because my parents were lifelong. They just worked in an office. They both were working for a government. And so they were just always in office. So when this came out and I realized, oh, I can work and travel and do a lot more. It was exciting but scary as well. For a first time traveler, I haven't really traveled on my own till that point. So for me to travel through other countries or other continents was something pretty new, brand new. So given at the point of time when really didn't have that experience of the different cultures, for me, that point of time traveling with the community was great because at the time I needed that initial interaction. There was always someone when you needed to do anything, any activity, anytime you want to hang out or anything you want to explore. We always had someone. It's good to have that fear, but it's also good to take some action on it. Because once you travel, you tend to realize what are the things you can do while traveling, what are the things you're supposed to not do and keep away from, that awareness. Once you are aware, then you feel oh, I can go and I can be anywhere. So I think once I did remote year, I realized there's more to life, and you can do a lot more than just trying to get through the day. Before all this travels, there used to be a phase in my life where I used to wait for the weekends, or that kind of things to be able to do anything. I used to plan and I had to do a lot of things. But now it just becomes a part of your life. Just opens your eyes. I used to think the world is bigger. The world has become even more bigger now. In a sense, I have so much places more to explore, so much places more to see. Changes you. It changes something inside you, which makes life more exciting.